Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watch You Want, and thanks for logging on. Today, we are looking at the Michel Jordi Twins Titan Titanium and 18-karat rose gold. You can see this unique twin movement chronograph on our website, watchyouwant.com. Purchase it there if you like, and if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Watch You Want Inc. Now, you can see on my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, this two-tone twin movement limited edition of 111 pieces is unlike any other watch I've ever had on the channel, and I don't say that lightly in any sense. This watch, featuring two separate movements stacked, is quite literally the most massive, the most physically imposing, and the most convoluted case I have ever experienced. Now, on my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, this watch has incredible stack height, 21.5 millimeters from the bottom of the case back to the top of the sapphire. It's unbelievably tall, not something that you would even compare directly to a watch, because the principal comparable in terms of size on the wrist is the Panerai PAM 191. If you're familiar with that, that's the compass. And this feels like an instrument of some kind, a larger-than-life technical construction. The watch features an incredible lug to lug span. This watch, 57.5 millimeters from extremity of lug to extremity of lug. It is 47 millimeters across the round of the case, but depending on where you measure it, for instance, along this diagonal, you might wind up with a span that's actually closer to 58 millimeters. This is a big timepiece, or should I say, timepieces. The watch features a manual wind caliber. On top, you have a 17-jewel manual wind caliber with a power reserve of approximately 38 hours, doing business as the Michel Jordi 1948.06. Beneath that, you have a vertical clutch Grand Date annual calendar chronograph, automatic winding, and you can actually see it's based on the time-tested ETA 2892A2. So not only do you have dual time, not only do you have flyback chronograph capability, and it is a flyback chronograph, but you have the Grand Date, you have the annual calendar, you have a degree of refinement and exclusivity with only 111 made, such that this watch is almost a one-time shot. I've never seen one here at Watch You Want. I strongly doubt I'll see another. The watch does feature the annual calendar, as you can see, with the month being specified between 4 and 5 o'clock. And yes, it does have a quick set for the Grand Date. It's an impressive technical accomplishment. Now, the case itself features a little bit of a camber to it and integration with conforming end-piece strap links. So the link between strap and the flank of the case is closed. There's very little daylight showing. So while overwhelming in its size and quite impressive in its heft in spite of a principally titanium construction, the watch does curve quite easily around the wrist. Now, I'll let you judge for yourself, but I could wear this watch. I couldn't wear it discreetly. I could never wear this discreetly. In fact, I don't think anyone could wear this discreetly. This watch is kind of like Mad Max Fury Road meets Rodeo Drive in sensibility, but it is beautifully detailed. Everything from the twin trigger deployant, double deployant steel clasp, to the exceptionally high quality contrasting stitched and abundantly bolstered alligator leather strap with calfskin on the bottom does impress in the hand. The watch has a lot of substance. Between them, these two separate movements, using what Michel Jordi calls the twist lock system, comprise 40 jewels and 329 pieces, so there is a great deal of traditional watchmaking at play here, and the watch does have a large measure of utility. If you want to think of it as sort of an international Playboy's ultimate adventure watch, it's sort of that. Every complication under the sun, short of grand complication elements, that is, your tourbillons, your repeaters, your perpetual calendars, and heck, with an annual calendar, it comes pretty close. The watch also has the presence and the kind of dashing flair to it, such that it's not afraid to be different. The dials are beautifully layered, textured, and differentiated. Each of these different colored elements, these off-centered circles, are actually on a different plane, such that the dial appears to be built up rather than simply printed. And the same goes for the chronograph beneath. Each one of these individual elements is applied and really is just redolent of high quality. This is a watch with an original retail price of $42,000, and all of the fit, finish, and assembly really does match up to that original ask. This is something unlike any other. This is a watch for the guy who's too different to wear a Hublot. This is the watch for a guy who's too big to wear a Rolex. But at the same time, you're getting a combination of factors: exclusivity, complication, unique aesthetic, and a cool backstory. The bottom line is, this is a watch that you will never see a second time. Part of only 111 made, I have to say that it's not so much a watch as it is a small collection of watches and complications in a single integrated case. You can see and you can purchase this Michel Jordi Twins Titan Titanium and Rose Gold on our website, watchyouwant.com.